What's going on out there, folks? Rooster here in Tennessee. Rooster TN radio connection on eBay. Got another radio for sale. This is a Cobra 2000 made in Taiwan. This one's a little bit rougher. It's had channels put in it. It's had a 10K hop switch put in it, which is, they've got a reverse 10K. That way if you're on channel 1, you can go to low side of 40, which is a popular channel here in Tennessee. Yeah, there we go. So we're on channel 1, but 26955. The radio, I think, needs some work. It is putting out power. It transmits. It does receive. It's doing about 7 or 8 watts peak right now. So it does talk. It does receive. If you can hear that, receives a little weak on it, maybe not. Speaker does not come with it. That's one of my speakers from one of my 2000s. When I got this radio, it didn't come with speakers, so I'm not selling it with a speaker. It's got a replacement button on here for the counter. The clock does work. Freak counter module works. It's not been jumping around or anything since I turned it on. This radio's been running for probably a good 10 hours, and the counter hasn't jumped around any. Meters work. They were a little sticky when I first turned it on, but it had been sitting out in my truck, and it got down to about 35 degrees last night. That could be part of it. Hello, 1, 2, 3. They're working. They've got the channels on the A and L switch here. When you flip it down, let's see. Yeah, when you flip it down, you go to the low side. And when you flip both of them down, the A and L and the noise blanker, you go to the a band above regular 40. So A and L, noise blanker, both down. One band above regular 40, both up regular 40, this one down. Let's see, what does it do? There we go. Okay, noise blanker down, you go below 40. Took me a second there. Sorry, it's 3 o'clock in the morning and I haven't been up very long, so still trying to get woke up. But that's it. As far as the channels go, we'll do an output test on it here, on the MFJ, SWR, and watt meter, the giant watt meter, which is sold. Waiting on the gentleman to pay me on it, and it'll be shipped out. So likely the last video that you'll see involving the MFJ meter. Anyway, we'll do an output test. It's on AM right now, and we are on channel 28 going into my dummy load. And we'll be on the 20 watt scale. So the very bottom scale is what we'll be looking at. Hello, audio, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, audio, 1, 2, 3, audio, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so this thing's showing about 8 watts. On the bird meter, I think it was showing about 6 or 7 peak. So this MFJ might be a little bit more forgiving than the bird with the peak kit in it. See what we're dead keying here. It does have variable power. Let me turn this mic gain down. I think it's got variable power here somewhere. Yep, they've got it on the tone control. So the tone control has got variable power built into it. Dial-a-watt, some people call it, but yeah. And it will go all the way down to nothing, and all the way up to about 4.5 watts, according to this meter. Turn the mic gain back up. It does have an echo board installed. I haven't had the lids off the radio. I haven't had the covers off, so I don't know what lies beneath, so to speak. But it does have an echo board in it. The echo board does work if that's something you like. I generally don't like the Echo boards, the aftermarket Echo boards personally, but if that's something you like, it does have one built into it, or added to it, excuse me, not built into it. This is it. The wood grain on it's decent, not perfect by any means. It's got some chips in it. Radio's got a little bit of wear and tear on it. It is made in Taiwan. Trying to think anything else I can tell you about this radio. I think generally a Cobra 2000 eBay special with no speaker, I think they're bringing about $150, something in that range. This one I think is definitely going to need some work. It's a working radio right now. You could take it home and use it, but I think it needs some work to be 100% right. So on this one we'll do $110 shipped. That's $110 shipped anywhere in the United States. So I think that's fair. Basically giving you the radio for like 75 bucks, and these things cost about $30 to $40 to ship, depending on where you ship them. That's not including packing material. But there it is, Cobra 2000, made in the Philippines. Again, if you're buying this radio, please know that it might need some work done to it. It's a working radio right now, but it does have a few small issues that need to be taken care of. And again, I haven't had the lids off of it, so I can't tell you really what's going on the inside. From the outside, it looks like a decent radio, and everything does work. Again, the speaker will be sold separately and not with the 2000. Alright folks, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Sorry if there's any bloopers. Like I said, it's around 3 a.m. and I haven't been up very long. Catch you guys on the band 73s. Bye bye bye.